I'd be happy to guide you through nut butter grinding. This is guide in creating creamy spreads from organic nuts without added stabilizers or oils. Your kitchen adventure, creating the ultimate creamy, pure nut butter. There's something truly magical about taking a handful of raw organic nuts and, through the power of a blender and a little bit of patience, transforming them into a decadent, pourable spread. Forget the added oils and strange stabilizers. We're making the real deal. This isn't just a recipe, it's a 4-stage show where the star is the nut's own natural fat. Phase 1. Setting the stage, choosing and prepping your stars. Every great performance needs a great cast, and in this case, it's all about the nuts. Pick your player. Since you're aiming for that organic, pure quality, make sure you start with the best raw or dry roasted nuts you can find. Whether you're leaning toward classic peanut butter, sophisticated almond butter, or velvety cashew butter, the process is the same. They all contain plenty of natural oil, which is the secret to our creamy texture. Should you roast? Spoiler, yes. While you can use raw nuts, I highly encourage a quick roast. Think of it as waking up the flavor. Roasting makes the nuts smell absolutely incredible, and it gives the finished butter a deeper, richer taste. Plus, and this is the key to our project, it dries the nuts slightly, which makes the oil release faster when you grind them. Less time grinding means less strain on your machine and more time eating. Here's the quick roast guide. Spread your nuts in a single layer on a baking tray. Pop them into an oven set to 350 degrees. Keep a close eye. They usually need between 8 to 15 minutes. You'll know they're ready when they become wonderfully fragrant and maybe just a touch golden brown. Quick tip, smaller nuts like cashews roast much faster than almonds, so adjust your timer accordingly. Cool it down. Once roasted, you must let them cool completely. Tossing hot nuts into a food processor is asking for trouble. It can overheat the motor and might even give your butter a less than perfect texture. Go grab a cup of tea or clean up the roasting pan while they chill out. Phase 2, the essential equipment. This is the one place where you can't cut corners if you want that truly creamy, smooth result. You need a powerhouse. Nut butter is tough work, and you need a strong tool. A powerful food processor. Seriously, a standard blender often struggles with this job because it doesn't handle the thick, dry stages very well. The food processor's wide bowl and sturdy blade are perfect for breaking down the nuts consistently and for a long period of time. Make sure yours has a strong motor that can handle a lengthy, continuous workout. Phase 3, the grinding journey, the 4 stages of transformation. Now, for the main event, this process can be a little frustrating if you don't know what to expect, but I promise the transformation is coming. Just stick with it through the awkward phases. Stage 1, the rough chop, about 1 to 2 minutes. Dump your perfectly cooled nuts into the food processor bowl, turn it on and let it rip. For the first minute or two, you're just chopping. The nuts will quickly turn into a coarse, pebbly meal, like chunky breadcrumbs. The scrape. Stop the machine, open the lid, and scrape down the sides and the bottom of the bowl. Make sure every piece of nut is back down near the blade. Stage 2, the dreaded clump, about 3 to 5 minutes in. Keep processing. As the blades spin, the friction generates heat, and the first bits of oil start to leak out. Suddenly, all that dry meal will decide to stick together, forming a large sticky ball or a heavy, dense paste wrapped around the blade. The test of will, this is the famous cement stage. It looks wrong, it looks too dry. Your immediate thought will be, I need to add oil. Resist this temptation. This is completely normal and means your machine is doing its job. Do not stop and do not add anything. Just keep processing. The ball will break down. Stage 3, the thick, gritty paste, about 6 to 8 minutes in. Patience pays off. The continuous grinding action will start to break up that big, stubborn ball. The mixture will now look like a very thick, gritty, dense paste. It might make your food processor shake and wobble a little bit. The break. If your processor sounds like it's struggling or getting really hot, give it a little breather. 30 seconds to a minute is fine, and then jump right back in. Don't forget to scrape down the sides again to help things along. Stage 4, the smooth, creamy payoff, about 8-15 minutes total. The breakthrough. Suddenly, almost magically, the texture will change. The natural oils have finally been fully released and perfectly combined with the nut solids. The mixture will transition from a thick paste to a smooth, flowing liquid. It will swirl beautifully around the bowl, pouring over the blade like thick honey. The final check. Keep running it until you hit your ideal consistency. If you want that extra runny, drizzle-friendly butter, you might need the full 15 minutes. If you prefer it slightly thicker and maybe just a touch of natural grit, stop a little earlier. Flavors. Optional. If you like a hint of flavor, now is the time to add a pinch of sea salt or a small drizzle of maple syrup or honey. Process for just 30 seconds more to blend it in. Remember, absolutely no oil or weird chemicals needed. Phase 4, storing your liquid gold. Congratulations. You've made pure, unadulterated nut butter. Expect separation. Because you were smart and didn't add stabilizers, those chemicals that keep commercial butters unnaturally uniform, your pure butter will separate over time. This is a badge of honor. The natural fat will rise to the top. Just pour the slightly warm butter into a clean, airtight jar. The solution. Before you use it, simply grab a knife or spoon and give it a good, enthusiastic stir to mix the oil back in. It's a small price to pay for such purity. Where to keep it? A cool, dark pantry is a great spot. If you made a huge batch or live somewhere really hot, you can store it in the fridge, but just know that it will harden up a lot and won't be as easily spreadable. Enjoy every spoonful of your delicious homemade organic nut butter. It's pure perfection.